Sir, divine afternoon, divine rising, and celestial night to the beautiful deity watching this video. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger, and we are back with another message. And understand, if you choose to, if you enjoy this video and it resonates with you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more divine messages. If you have subscribed and you are watching consistent videos, welcome to the family. I appreciate you because you didn't have to do this. The time is 1:57 and I had to be up in like 4 or 5 hours. But guess what? When it comes down to becoming a better you, a better version of yourself, there is no time to be resting on thoughts. That's why you do the action to clear the thoughts out of your mind. This video is dedicated to ForYou. And the thing is too, I do apologize for not having a 1 hour curriculum because I didn't want to just break down the rabbit hole to boxing, because realistically, I can give you 5 hours of information on the boxing industry, but I'm wasting my time and your time as well. So I'm going to simplify it off the dome. But I also do have an image on the screen as well that has notes of the repercussions that you will go through once you become a boxer, or if you try to become a boxer in the boxing industry. ForYou, yo identity. I have a question. Can you make a video about the boxing industry? I want to become a boxer in the future and I don't know if I had to sell my soul. By you mentioning that, you considered it, or do other weird things to get up there. So you know what you have to do, but yet you're asking me the question of what you know not to do. Interesting. I would appreciate if you made a video about that. Have a blessed day. And I appreciate you. You have a great wonderful day as well. Now, to answer your question, my boy, for one, the boxing industry is a distraction. It is basically, and the thing is too, once again, I'm neither right nor wrong, by the way. If you have, and it was crazy, if you have a problem, we can always have a conversation on it. You can DM me, we can chat about it, doesn't matter. I don't debate for a reason, because for one, I don't care. I'm neither right nor wrong. The boxing industry is a distraction to kill your subconscious mind slowly but surely. Meaning, and I made notes about the repercussions of boxing. There's positive and negative, by the way. It's not just bad, but it's also bad. The positive, for example, you have physical fitness, mental discipline, self-defense, stress relief, and camaraderie. Meaning that for one, when you are physically fit, you can improve your cardiovascular health, endurance, strength, and overall physical fitness. Mentally disciplined, you can become mentally tough, you can focus better, and self-discipline yourself, which can carry over to other areas of your life. Because once you are going to the gym, you're practicing boxing, you're doing whatever you got to do to get big, keep up with your weight so it doesn't fluctuate, you're doing yourself a disservice by being mentally disciplined to stay at weight, to box against people that are made in your image. But actually, no, let me finish that shit before I ask that question. Self-defense. You can equip with people with self-defense skills, or actually you can equip that skill upon yourself, and then it provides a sense of security and confidence. Meaning that whoever, if you practice boxing just out of the ordinary, like you just go to the gym or whatever, you just practice boxing, you are helping yourself become more secure and confident in your fighting skills. Because if somebody tries you and you don't have a gun, what would you do? Stress relief. And then what's crazy, I do agree with these statements right here too. Boxing can be a healthy outlet for stress, allowing people to channel emotions like anger or frustration to something productive. But, and the thing is too, anger and frustration are an outlet that you go to release the stress through boxing. But the thing is though, if you know boxing is killing your subconscious mind, why are you stressing yourself out by getting hit in the head by another boxer who's also frustrated with his life as well? And you know that, but you're gambling with your life because you want to feel something. And once you feel that hurt, now it turns into pain that you love to practice, or you love to fight in. You love that pain, you endure it, you embrace it, and you fight through that pain to help you stay mentally disciplined. Camaraderie. Training in a boxing gym helps you have a sense of community and support along other athletes as well, because you can build a networking opportunity with people who also box just like you or even better, and you even look up to them also. But the thing is though, going to this industry, for one, if you want to get to, once again, that word, boxing industry, it's like the gaming community, it's like social media, it's like celebrities, it's like the music industry, entertainment, sports, it doesn't matter. If you are becoming, so by you becoming or wanting to be in the higher ranks of the boxing industry, you already told on yourself, because you're basically, you know that you had to get, so to be where Floyd or Conor McGregor, Ryan Garcia, like all these different sellouts, to be up to where they are. Shit, is it Jake Paul? Yeah, even Jake Paul. To be up where these people are, Devin Haney, but you get the point. To be where they are, you had to, for one, you can't sell your soul, but you can monetize your solar energy, because for one, your soul never belonged to you. So how can you sell energy that does not belong to you physically, but spiritually? So you can monetize your solar energy by giving away your morality. So for one, you are selling your morality. You cannot sell your soul. Somebody says, yes, you can. How? When it never belonged to you in the first place. You are giving up your morality and dignity for money. So if you go into the, and what's crazy, I'm neither right nor wrong once again. So I do agree that you can sell your soul, but that's a title, that's a practice. You have to sell your morality to sell your soul, but you can't sell energy. You can only monetize yourself off of the energy. That means that you have to bend over backwards or humiliate yourself or sacrifice something to get to the level that they are at. So if you want to get to that level, you will have to do things out of your morale to be successful in the boxing industry. And that will keep you enslaved to your riches. It's not worth it. It's not at all. Now, the negative repercussions for this. You will have a brain injury. Repeated blows to the head can cause concussions and chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy. That's a new word. I like that. I'm learning though, which is associated with memory loss, mood swings, and cognitive decline. Number 2, physical injuries, broken bones, bruises, cuts, and sprains are common. Boxers often suffer from hand, wrist, and shoulder injuries. 3, eye damage. Regular hits to the face can lead to detached retinas or other eye injuries. So for one, you're already born blind. Not only that, you get into the boxing ring to become more blind to your blindness. And then when people lose sight in their future, because that's the thing too, these people who are entertained by boxing, they want to see you go blow to blow with your hands, with your fists to kill that other person. So it's like watching the Roman Empire in a Colosseum. You're watching a bunch of machines fight to the death to please their elite master. Number 4, long-term health issues. Long-term participation in boxing can contribute to chronic pain, arthritis, and reduced mobility in later life. When you can't get up no more, when you're struggling to walk, when you can't breathe correctly, when one side of your body leaning, the other side standing up, when you can't talk correctly, when you can't see correctly, when you can't hear people, when you can barely move your hands and you need help to eat your food, whose fault is that? You can't blame the people that handed you your boxing career. It is their fault. But also, you chose to go into that boxing ring to train, to prepare for a fight that was scheduled on your schedule for free or for money. But yet, even if you still do it for free against someone else, you are allowing yourself to become more ignorant. Psychological impact. Some boxers develop anxiety, depression, or personality changes, especially if they suffer from multiple head injuries, meaning that if you get hit in the head so much, you will have a disordered perception in your personality. So you may have amnesia. Shit, not even may. You may. Not may, you will. Motherfucker, what am I saying? May twice. Month. Anyways, you will allow yourself to become unconscious. So you will have amnesia. You may forget about, or dementia too. Is that the correct terminology? Either way, you may forget about your family. They can visit you in the hospital when you are sick. And then they'll be like, hey, do you remember me? Who are you again? Damn. So many blows to the head, you forgot your own family that birthed you, or that helped raise you, or that helped seeing you before you became who you are. They can show you videos of your past all they want. It will not matter, because your mind has become so programmed to getting beat on every time you were a boxer that you allowed this money to ignore your personal health, your mental health. You need to take your mental health seriously. So people who are boxing don't love their mental health. That's exactly why it's a script. It's scripted, which is exactly why when you watch these boxers, they're not boxing for real. So they're boxing for real because niggas can die in the ring. Not only that, you are already dead before you enter the ring anyways, because you are doing this for entertainment purposes only. So all these people watching you are watching an experience that you are living in, and you're killing yourself in the experience at that moment. So once you awaken from the industry of boxing, you just basically say, man, I'm just going to box to train for myself. You don't expect to be anything in the boxing industry because, for one, you don't approach them. They approach you. So they need to make use of you. They had to be able to sell you to society. They had to use your face as an image for marketing or for endorsements. So you can have contracts. So they need to put you on chip bags, commercials, movies, TV shows, video games, stores, bus stops. They had to be able to push you so that people can come and watch you collectively kill yourself. So basically, if you enter the boxing industry, you are a clown. You are a clown fighting other clowns in a circus. And then what's crazy too, if you do lose, society will make it seem as if you can't fight, not knowing that you are watching a bunch of winners losing for a temporary period of time while they're still getting paid for losing. So who's really losing when they're both winning? It's a waste of time, my nigga. That's why people who watch boxing, it's like you're watching a bunch of men beat on each other for money. Because you're gambling to your addiction that they are addicted to. So you are no better than a boxer. That means both parties are killing themselves slowly but surely. So to your question, my boy, I appreciate you making a video about that. Oh, and I don't know if I had to tell my soul or do other weird things to get up there. Yes. In conclusion, yes. I can't tell you what to do with your life because that is on your decision. I can guide you to this answer though. If you want to get in the upper echelon or hierarchy of boxing, and you want to become a make Floyd Mayweather money, you will have to sell your morality. You will have to bend over backwards for a handler you call a boss. What are you going to do about that? It's all up to you. You don't have to do that. But just know if you don't sell your morality or your dignity, then you won't make it in the boxing industry. But are you not a boxer? And that's the problem. Some people, when they hear shit like this, they be like, well, you shit on my dreams. No, I didn't. Because for one, you can be anything you want. But when it comes to the truth and a fallacy, when those people, actually, when they approach you and you go behind closed doors and they say, what you gonna do for this multi-million to become a boxer? What you gonna do for it? In that moment. And if you have dignity and morals, you're gonna say, you know what? I don't want to be a boxer that bad. I'm gonna just talk to y'all never. See ya. Hit the door. That's gonna hurt some people. Some people can't accept no for an answer. Some people have trained to be a boxer their whole life. But once these deities give you a contract that you can't refuse, but they promise you a lifestyle that you can't even promise, but they tell you to do something for them to get this lifestyle, will you do it for a piece of paper? If you sell your morality to become a boxer, you are living in idiocracy. And when you become older, 50, 60, you will have a short-lived life for a temporary sensation that you experience through boxing. So if you are a boxer trying to make it in the boxing world, you are killing your subconscious mind. Once again, it's like, basically, if you are a boxer, you might as well get the casket ready. And the thing is too, these deities don't give a fuck if you live or die anyways. They want to make money off of you. Do you want to be used to death? Do you want to be used to the day you die? Because they will throw your ass away once you can't box anymore. Once you get injured, they will move on. Ah, man, you can't do shit for us anyway. Now you ain't making no money. You're not bringing no traction in. We're going to need somebody else to be a sellout. Now what? You have no opportunity to become the boxer that you once were. Was it worth it? When the world says, damn, yo, Food 49, what happened, bro? You were on the level of Jake Paul and Devin Haney, all of that. I don't see you no more. What happened? You work a 9-to-5 job, bro? You just training in the gym by yourself? You're not trying to go nowhere with boxing? What happened, bro? I didn't want to get my booty up. I didn't want to get on my knees. I didn't want to kiss no man. I didn't want to be in a dress. I didn't want to traffic kids. I didn't want to assault men or women. I didn't want to sacrifice my parents. Is that a bad thing? People with no common sense will say you're an idiot for saying no to that multi-millions. That's the problem right there. We idol worship money as a god. Once you do that, you have no sense of morality anymore. So you will do whatever it takes to get to the top of the boxing industry. And once you do that, nobody can save you but you. And when you try to run from that industry, you ain't going nowhere, nigga. Don't forget, you have a boxing match this coming Friday. And you better do that shit. If you don't, we will clone your ass, nigga. And if you don't believe in clones, that's what a clone will believe. If somebody says, I don't believe in cloning, that's the problem right there. And what's crazy, I expect a clone to not believe it's cloned. That's how deep this shit get. I expect a clone to not believe it's a clone. Because what is a clone to a clone? So all I'm going to say is, if you want to be in the boxing industry, my brother, or my sister, reconsider the repercussions, positive and negative, that I listed on the screen. Because if you don't, I can't help you no more. But hopefully this video helped you. I appreciate you for even listening if you did. Thank y'all for tuning in. More videos on the way, man. I love y'all. We must expose these Luciferians and Satanists. We had to expose the simulation. What did I just say? We had to expose the simulation we think we live in. Once you do that, you start acting in righteousness unconsciously. Have a great day, God and Goddess.